Welcome to a new Let's Play. Well, I got this farm from my family. It is a farm that we don't have any equipment as yet, but we do have the money to buy the equipment. So I will buy a tractor, I will buy a couple of tractors, I'll buy a combine, seeder, and so on and so on. And we will get them delivered. I don't think I've got anything in my... Oh, we got contracts. I'm done when contracts are not allowed on this particular series. So contracts are pointless. But do we own this? Let's have a look. Okay, no, we do not own it. That's fine. So let's go back home. Own available. We have a cow barn and chickens, but we don't own any cows and any chickens or anything like that. We own these fields, so we've got wheat and grass. We do have quite a lot of trees on this map, but we're not going to make it about... We do have a silo. We're not going to make it about, just cutting a gazillion trees and making a fortune. The idea is that we make it without cutting a gazillion amount of trees. I'm not saying we're not going to cut any trees. Like I said, we do have a lot of trees, and you will understand as we go along why I am saying that we are not going to be cutting a lot of trees. I mean, I could easily cut all these trees down, make a lot of money, or anything of that matter. So we'll buy the equipment, and as the equipment gets delivered, I will see you then. All right, well, I just got a message saying that they've delivered my equipment. As you've seen, I spent every single cent we own. We don't own any more money. But having the large fields that we have with all that stuff on them, we should be making money real soon. So let's go and inspect our equipment that we just got. We should have two tractors, a seeder, a plow, a cultivator, fertilizer spreader, I think we got a class combine. Okay, where is our equipment? Or maybe they over here. Yeah, so we got everything that we need to be successful. We got ourselves a chainsaw as well. Everything is here. What? Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on with all this old equipment? I saw this at the shop, but goodness gracious. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Let's find out. What's going on? Let's go meet. Where are you? Hey, Walter. I think he's Walter's the one that we bought all our equipment from. What's going on, buddy? What's with all that old I don't know, First World War type equipment? I didn't buy that. What's going on? Come on, let's go inside and have a chat. You better be bringing my right equipment. I gave you almost $1.7 million for that equipment. What's going on? Well, you're not gonna believe it. We got scammed. Him and me. Yep. We bought equipment from somebody that apparently comes to little towns like ours. And yeah, picks on unsuspecting farmers. And this time it's me. So apparently what I paid $1.7 million for is sitting right here. Holy macaroni. So yeah, I don't even know what this equipment is. Let's have a look. Okay. Start the engine. This looks like some prehistoric baler. Wow. So all my fields of wheat and all that sort of stuff is pointless. I suppose I better get rid of the Oh, wow, we got shafted big time. I'm gonna have to speak to a solicitor and see what's gonna happen. This is my cedar now. I mean, even the Amish have better equipment than what I bought for 1 point something million. I suppose that teaches me for buying equipment, I should have went to our local dealer and bought the equipment from there instead of buying this. But I suppose we better take this off. What is this, my mower or windrow? What on earth? I have never even seen such equipment. There's my massive cart for massive cart for my harvest. Not that I have a harvester. I don't even see a harvester in here. So I didn't even get a 1911 type harvester. Wow. Apparently all of this is worth almost $1.7 million. So this belongs to the shop, obviously. So what do we, we got a wither. That's good. We got a cedar. And we got ourselves a mower. Do we even own any grass? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, better save. We own ourselves a grass field. Okay. All right. So, explain the rules now. Obviously, I really enjoy these kind of things. And Dagoin is doing something very similar. And I know you're thinking I'm copying him. And to a degree, of course, I am. After all, he is, well, as far as Farming Simulator is concerned, he is it type of thing. There's others that play Farming Simulator, but I think he's by far, he's by far the best at it. Let's put it that way. Now you understand why I said that we're not going to be cutting trees like this tomorrow. I think they're going to cut about 4 trees or 3 or 4 trees, which were not these kind of size trees, like massive trees. So we're going to be sort of thinking in the same scenario because I want this to sort of be a challenge. It's not really a role play type of thing. I just thought I'd start a little bit different, and this is the reason why I started with such a huge amount of land. As you probably know, Dagoin started with just the one land, and that's it. Yeah, I realized that you can't use your worker, but you know what? I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try anyway. What do you mean I don't have access? I have access to this land. All right, so we're doing good here. We got plenty of grass by the looks of it. Yeah, so that's the idea, and we're not gonna make it to do anything that sort of brings money easily. Does that make sense? Or at least cruise control works, so that's good. So it's going to have to be a let's play where we are kind of struggling. Now I'm not really used to that, so to be really honest, it's not what I find appealing to say, hey, I'm gonna play a let's play where you struggle financially. So I'll be honest with you, it's way outside my comfort zone as far as the game is concerned. But I think it would be challenging. Now, the reason that I started with a lot of land, and obviously we're not running seasons for all that to disappear. Like I said, I kind of wanted to make it sort of like a role play type of thing, but not really be full on involved in role playing and all that all the way through. So the idea is that obviously we got robbed, and the people that stole all our money supposedly were going to sell equipment to us, which obviously they didn't. So now we are kind of left to pick up the pieces. to try and sort of make a living that way. Idea is obviously that we become successful, but not to the point where we're buying, 500-600 horsepower tractors. I'm going to try and sort of stick to the older equipment in here. I haven't bought a harvester because the idea is that I didn't want to have all the hand tools, even though I think I have quite a few of them. And yeah, so we kind of make it a bit hard to make money, not just make a piece of cake to make money type of thing. So hopefully you're enjoying it. If you have any suggestions or any, I'd love it for someone to, maybe there is, and I don't know about it, to have some sort of mods, Amish style mods, if you know what I mean. The type of mods that the Amish would use that are not really motorized. We have horses. It'd be awesome for someone to come up with horse pulled equipment. But anyway, let's cut the grass. Hopefully, the series would be something that you enjoy. I know it will be something that I will look forward to actually trying to make it work without, putting production and cutting trees and all that sort of stuff to make an absolute fortune. So, if Dagwin cut down 4 trees, my trees are massive. So I don't think we're going to go past maybe 1 tree, maybe 2 the most that we're allowed to cut as I think Dagwin's episode 4. So that's where we're going to be heading. Idea is not to just make a lot of money. Idea is to try all this hand-pushed equipment and see what it's like. Now, obviously, these fields are massive. So, yeah, this is going to be a little bit different. I'm not competing with Dagwin on this one because, well, I simply am not. The map and the fields and all the stuff that I chose would not even be fair. Like, I have wheat and I have all that sort of stuff that Dagwin does not. So it's not a competition. I just simply enjoy the ideas that he comes up with, and I thought, wow, that's fantastic. So we are copying him to a degree, but not 100% copying him. Anyway, let's cut the grass. We'll time-lapse this. Well, completely missed that turn, trying to do first person. Oh, that's nice. Should have done more of this. Now, as you've probably seen in the time lapse there, I think. Well, I'm saying that GPS works. Actually, you know what? Let's try see if GPS actually does work. So you got GPS, shorelines. Yeah, we can shorelines. Automatic. Okay, so it looks like GPS does work. So I suppose, okay, let's turn it on and start. Yes, it does. Now am I going to use GPS? Probably. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. It's kind of up for debate so far, but I may end up using it. Who knows? Hang on a little bit. I turned it off. Now, yeah, we're gonna take it back home. Why not? Oh, didn't I turn it off? Okay, this doesn't make sense. Okay, it asks me to turn it on. Oh, don't worry about that. Real more, turn off O. Turn on more B. So I did have it switched off. Okay, so what on earth is this? Is this the WinRower? Tether. Do we want to tether? Yeah, why not? At least it's gone quite fast, so it's not slow as, you know. I'm curious to see if it will tether this when we go over it. No, see, it tells me to turn it on before it will tether anything, right? No, we're not going to do that. Now, I did get the other baler because I was curious to see what it actually looks like when you're... Okay, so why is it not turning on? Oh, I gotta lower it. Okay. Okay, so it kind of functions like the, you know, tractor pull ones. You have to lower it and so on, which is fine. No problems there. Okay, so we're gonna tether this. Okay, well, I was gonna try and get the baling squeezed in. I'm see how I go, but I don't think so. It'll just be too long. So I think I'll end this first episode here. If you have any suggestions, any mods that you think, hey, it will look good on this particular series, you know, feel free to put them in the message down in the message, and I'll have a look. If I can get the mods, I will obviously implement them in. Anyway, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.